before we start, let's us pray first. And may I request anyone to lead us prayer today? Amen. Thank you for your wonderful prayer, Miss. And before we start, class, may I ask who is the absent today? Okay, excellent. No one is absent today, class. Oh, and I have here classroom management, which is listen attentively, class, when I'm talking here in the front of class, and raise your hand if you want to answer, class, and be respectful to each other. And before we start our first activity, class, in our motivation today, may I know what is your favorite story or novel? May I, you can share to, you can share to, can you share with, can you share with to the, can you share to our class today? Can you elaborate what is the themes or character of your favorite story? Okay, the Matilda. Well, and Matilda, what is the themes and who is the character? The themes are the braveness, kindness, okay. And who is the character? Matilda, very good. Anyone in our class who want to share their favorite story? Okay, the Wimpy Kid. And now, how about the Wimpy Kid? What is the themes of Wimpy Kid? Okay, the friendship. Very good. Thank you, class, for your participation to our motivation. In our first activity, class, I have here a copy of The Lion and the Mouse, and I'll group you two groups, which is here the group one and the group two, and I'll give you 3 minutes to discuss it with your group mates, and time is start now. Okay, time's up. What is the main theme of the story, class? And who is the character of the story? Okay, the friendship. And the character, which is the lion and the mouse. Very good. And what did you learn? What do you have learned to the to the story, class? It's the friendship is really important. Very good. Thank you, class. And what will be our topic today, class? About what? The stories, characters, themes. Okay. Before that, let's us read aloud our learning object. Okay. All together, read out loud. Okay, we're done. And did you familiar about the theme, class? What is the theme, class, in your own opinion? What? The adventure of the story? Anyone? The imagination of the author? Anyone? The message of the story? Okay, anyone? What's the theme? Okay, here is the theme. The theme it is the lesson that the author wants us to learn from the story. It tells us what we should and what we should not to do to ensure happiness and success in our own lives. Themes class, it should be a literary work of the story. However, class, do you know we have two types of themes? Okay, did you know that? Yes, very good. Excellent, class. What is it? The thematic concept and the thematic statement. Very good, class. And did you know that the thematic concept, class, it is a general idea or a broader topic to address the thematic concept. Include our examples here. Can you read it? For example, love, braveness, forgiveness, heroism, sacrifice, and justice. And let us proceed to our second thematic, thematic, thematic statement. Okay. For thematic statement, class, we have here our example. Can you read it? Trust is earned, not automatically granted. Love is the glue that binds the universe together. The thematic statement, class, it is a broader topic to address two the sentence or the message of the story. Did you understand that? Okay, very good. Do you have question, class, or clarification about the two types of thematic statement? No one? Okay, excellent. And do you know, class, an element and narrative element we have called point of view. Do you know what is the point of view, class? Okay, what is it? The perspectives of the author, the perspective of the person, the reader. Okay, let's us see. The point of view. Point of view is the narration style used by an author to convey the story, poem, or essay to the readers with the narrator describing the scene. Okay. Do you know, class, the point of view have three main types? Do you know it? Okay, what I said. Very good. We have what? The first person. Anyone wants to raise their hands? Okay, very good. What is it? Second person. Very good. And third person. Excellent, class. And we have here the first person. In the first person class, we have here the narrator talks about themselves. For example, I, you, my, we, ours, us, and mine. We have example here in the sentence. Can you read it out loud, class? Okay, very good. And the second person class, it talks about the narrator talks to the readers directly. For example, you, yourself. And I have here the second example class. Can you read it out loud all together? Okay, very good. However, I have here the third person. And we have the third person. The narrator talks about to the other people. For example, he, she, it, they, there. Can you read out loud our second example class? Okay, excellent. Do you have question, class, or any clarification to our topic and the three main types of the point of view? Do you have any questions? Okay, none so far. Very good, class. Did you understand our topic today, class? Let us proceed to our activity, which is Match Me. And we have here the, and you read it out loud, class, and all together, identify what is the first person, second person, and third person in the following sentences. Who wants to raise your hand to read out loud and answer it directly? Don't be scared, class. Try it. Okay, very good. What is it? Read it. I love to read books at night. What is the possible question? What is the possible answer, class? Okay, very good. The first person because the I hear directly to talk themselves. And number two. Okay, please. You should always wear your seatbelt when driving. What is the possible answer, class? Very good. The second person because the you here is directly to the second person. And number three, who wants to answer? Who wants to read first? He enjoys playing basketball after school. And what's the possible answer, class? Yes, very good. The third person because the he here is talk about the other people. And number four, we went on a hike last week. And then what is the possible answer, class? Very good. The first person because the we here describe themselves. And number five, we are going to the park this afternoon. And what is the possible answer, class? Okay, the third person because the they here it talks about to the other people. Okay, it seems everyone participating to our activity. Very good, class. I'm good to here that everyone are very participating to our activity. Okay, let us proceed to my questions. And how do you identify the theme in the story class? Okay, yes, please stand up. Oh, to look the main topic or the lesson of the story. Very good. What values have you learned from the story? Okay, what is it? Really, the friendship is really important. Very good. How can understanding the theme of the story class? To think, you can think to your, yes, your own lives. Very good. And the story, what theme would you like to apply in your real life class? Okay, what? The kindness of the story. Very good class. What is the difference between a thematic concept and thematic statement class? Okay, very good. Thank you for your participation to my questions class. And lastly, before we done our my questions, do you have clarification and concern about our topic class? Okay, none so far. Very good. And I have here our last activity, which is in one half sheet of paper, give at least two sentences of the story, which is the lion and the mouse, and write a thematic statement of the story discussed today. Number two, identify the point of view used in the story and explain how it impacts readers' understanding. Did you get it, class? Do you have any concern or clarification about our activity today? Okay, very good. None so far. And we have here the criteria, which is a thematic statement, have 20 points, identification of point of view, 15 points, and last, the organization and clarity have 15 points, and total of 50 points. And I'll give you 6 minutes to answer it. Time start now. Okay, time's up. Can you pass forward the paper, please? Okay, very good, class. And we have our assignment. In our assignment class, write a summary of your favorite story, 1 to 2 paragraphs. Identify and write down the themes of the story. Provide at least one thematic statement. Did you get it, class? Okay. Do you have any questions or clarification to our assignment, class? Okay, if none so far, let's us end our topic today. And I hope, class, that you learned something today. And see you tomorrow. And don't forget your assignment. And goodbye, class.